Oh, it's already up. I'm about to put the background. Um, can I finesse this background though? That's the question. So I can't finesse this background. We are gonna be flying fucked. Damn, chat, we're flying fucked. Give me 1 second, chat. Shout out to Laz and Ted being here first. Hold on. Still live. Okay. My fault, chat. I was trying to do something real quick. Still live. Okay. My fault, chat. I was trying to do something real quick. Here we go. Chat. I was trying to make sure we could see the whole tier list. You feel me? But see what I was trying to do before that was do like this. I was gonna show y'all like part of the tier list and how it goes so far. But like, yeah, I was stuck on the other live. Yeah, stuck on the other live is crazy. Shout out to everybody joining, man. Appreciate y'all for real. Please do me a favor, like the video and subscribe if you have not done so already. So I'm gonna have to move over to the left probably. Yeah, I can kind of see the bottom. But that's why I was gonna take multiple screenshots, low key. I was gonna take. I'm still on the other line. Hold on, my fault. I thought I ended this shit. I looked up. I was like, hold on. Shout out to everybody who joined that last second live. Appreciate y'all. Matter of fact, let's cover up here. Start here at the bottom. We're gonna start at the D list. What you mean zoom out? The only reason why I can't zoom out, right? Like, this is what I'm trying to say. It's like this is the best photo. All right, let me zoom back out. Let me zoom back out. All right. It's just smaller when I zoom back out. That's what I was trying to say. Ooh. Can y'all see it? Like when I do this shit, here we go. So we're starting with D. Victor. Doodoo. I consider him just a character who runs across the screen and like, or teleports, should I say, across the screen and gets cooked up. I'm giving him D. I don't know the panda's name, but I'm pretty sure it's just called Panda. I feel like the panda is very easy to trick into a lot of moves, like because the panda has like a certain set of moves. I haven't seen too many different moves with the panda. I do like the way they mix and match when it comes down to like rolling around plus hitting you with like the uppercuts and shit like that. But once you learn the basics, up, down, and like learn like you can block that headbutt that comes unless they do like a power headbutt, dookie. So we're starting at the bottom here. He technically could be like sea level, but I've never seen nobody play with him like that. Like I've never seen nobody be just straight disgusting nasty with him, like for real, personally. Yes, that's the one. That's the one thing I will say, and that's why this is not a power. This is not a power ranking. This is a tier list. But tier wise, like I don't see too many people use her, and I don't like even when the power level is there. Is like all you have to do is block. Like the combinations are very easy to block from her for her. Sorry, I'm not used to this where I have to move my head multiple times. Here we go. So then we're here with like I said, him and her. Like he has Laz, what's good, Brody? So like him though, Shahid Shaheed, now he could, like I said, he could be like C level. And if y'all confused, the C's and the D's is like it's only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then the B's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like the C's and the B's are right there. Anyways, in my opinion though, he could be could be letter C. I mean, he could be up here, or he even could be a B. Personally, I just personally never seen nobody do him justice. You feel me? Shout out to everybody who's joining, man. I appreciate you guys. If you want a shout out, drop a hey, what's up, anything in the chat, and we will do that. Today we are dropping our tier list. It's your boy Q to the motherfucking God. We are back in the building, but we are just giving our favorite tier list from one of our favorite games this year that we've been getting a lot of views on. Honestly, Zero, I could probably do the same thing with Silent Hill if I go to this tier list and find Silent Hill enemies and shit like that. I could probably do the same thing with Silent Hill. But so far, yes. So let's continue back to where we was at. Yeah, he could be higher on the list. I just personally never see anybody use him that well. Shout out to Maria Carter. Me, I'm a big fan of you. Appreciate that 100%. Please do me a favor, Maria. Like the video we're trying to get. I don't know if you're subscribed. If you're subscribed, I mean, you're saying you're a big fan. Hopefully, you're subscribed. If you are subscribed, thank you. And please do me a favor and like the video if you haven't done so. And thank you for joining the video. Let me know who's your favorites. If y'all joining too, y'all want to let me know who's one of y'all favorite Tekken characters, go ahead and let me know. Sorry for that. No, you good. Nah, you good. You good. You good. You good. Nah, don't worry. I just want to let everybody, when somebody say it make me feel some way, so I'll be like. But if you're not subscribed yet, thank you, and I appreciate you for even saying that or I'm your biggest fan. Appreciate you for even saying that. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts. Much love and respect. Shout out to Maria, Lies, Ted. We got all y'all in the building right now. Like I said, if y'all want, y'all could drop and say, hey, what's up? I'm friendly, and I respond back. So yeah, right now we're at Fusion, whatever the nigga name is. Like, one more time. He also could be higher on the list. I also don't see a lot of people use him, but he can be highly disgusting. Shout out to Jada Goddess, Jane Chow, Makahaya. Goddess pulled up. No, she's looking lovely today and all that, but hopefully she's doing great and hopefully she's doing well. And yes. Hope everybody ate today. Hope everybody got some good eats today. I got me my pizza right there waiting on me. I might have to throw that bitch in the oven. Bye, be right back. All right, shout out to Maria for pulling up. Then we had, like I said, Fusion. I've never really seen too many people play with him, right? But when I play with him, he's very hard to master right now. He has a lot of delayed / fast and powerful moves, but I can't give him a C ranking due to all right. So right now, my list is based off people's usage of me seeing other people use other people and how good other people were with said people up here and said people down here. Mine's also goes. Shout out to Maria, thank you, I appreciate it. Also, guys, my birthday is coming up, literally November 24th, I believe. So we're trying to get to, we really want 500 before my birthday, but hey, 400 would be great. I think we gonna do 400 this month, so maybe we could get like 450 next month. Before that, hopefully we could do like a sub marathon or something like that. But birthday is coming up. I said birthday is coming up. Thank you. If you might not be here. Who knows? 24th. That's a whole couple. It's not my birthday today. I wish it was. I wish we get more than one birthday. That shit would be litty. Like, we get like 2 birthdays in a year. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Yeah, you're right. You're right though. Shaheed is really slept on and easy to use, but like his moves, I feel like his moves are slower than everybody else's if you're not on point with doing them. Like if you're not used to using him, he's kind of hard to use because he doesn't have a lot of jabs. He doesn't have a lot of like mix-ups. Like he has a high-low mix-up that somebody used on me one time that I really got confused with. But I feel like he's not fast enough for most of these characters in this game. Personally, like he has a good distance game. Like if you want like to like ride the surfboard and that shit, do that shit. If you know how to low kick and high kick and shit like that, he's a really good one to use. But like I said, he still goes down here. I sold that. The sold out. For this shout out. Thank you for the shout out. My fault. I said sold. I don't know where I saw that L. Thank you for the shout out. No, you're good. Anytime, Maria. Anytime. Anytime. All right. So boom. And thank you for the sub though. Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that. So yeah, like I said, we got here. We're here. Let's start smoking now. I did want to smoke before I fucking did this shit. Yeah, yeah. Anybody else want to smoke with me? Just let me know. All right, bye Maria. Bye again. Thank you for joining. Hope to see you again another time. All right, so this is the D list right here. I'm gonna give you an explanation just for about almost every character, just about. Now him, I forgot his name starts with a Y. Yosa Ha or something like that. It starts with a Y. But him, he could be a problem. Honestly, he could be a little bit higher on the list. I would give him even a B ranking because I've seen some people know how to use him on a really high scale. But I genuinely, like me personally, think he has a lot of moves where he could get caught lacking. But he also has a lot of quick strike moves. He has Yoshi, yeah, Yoshi. He has the one hit combo move, yeah. Like I wanted to main him when I first started playing because I remember him from other games and he was pretty cool. But like, he has a lot of faults. Like he has a lot of like one move he does, like he'll spin around. You feel me? Like he'll spin around, then he get tired, and then he get caught up in a move if if you're not paying attention type shit. Then you got the other move where it's like he's in the air as a helicopter, and then you have to actually command grab him, or like not command grab him. He actually has to hit you with like you have to actually hit a button for him to actually hit you. You know what I'm saying? He be floating in the air like this. He'll swing that shit around. All you gotta do is kick that nigga in the air. You Gucci. So we talk about him right now. Sorry, chat. Trying to move my head and shit. Talking about him. Yoshi. All right, so oh yeah, I forgot what question I had to ask y'all in the chat. I was like, damn, I had to ask y'all a question, and it was a poll question. Oh, the 24-hour shit. I remember now. Let me do that before we continue with this list. So yeah, today we had 12 likes on that last video, maybe even 13 on that last video, and we had a new subscriber, and I think we just recently got another new subscriber. So I think we're at 389. So let's go with Tekken Marathon, Tekken 8 Marathon. One's gonna say 24 hours, or one's gonna say for a week. Which one y'all want? 24 hours, which is a whole day of Tekken, or do y'all want a week? Let's just say a week. 5 hours. No, 4 hours plus. Or Tekken month. Okay. Lily doesn't deserve S. Fuck that. Everybody go vote right now. Right now, right now. Everybody go vote who's here. Go vote. Tell me what y'all want. Right now we're not even up there at Lily. We're not at Lily yet. And I'm going based off of every time I had to face that bitch. Damn. Nigga said Tekken month right now. 2 for 24 hours. 4, 24 hours. Oh shit, I meant to say my fault. My fault, chat. Damn. I said weeks. I said 4 weeks. That's a Tekken month. It's the same thing. I meant to say. Well, right now we're seeing 24 hours win. I think I meant to say Tekken for 24 hours. Tekken for the week. Yeah, Tekken for week 4 hours plus. That's what I meant to say. That's what I was trying to say. So like, if we play Tekken, it'd be Tekken for the week. Like we'll play Tekken for the whole week, 4 hours plus. 20. It goes 24 hours a week, and then Tekken for a month. So far, season's 24-hour Tekken. We had 6 votes for 24 hours Tekken. I'll give this another like 4 or 5 minutes. We had originally only 3 people in here, but 6 people voted. So we'll give it another like 5 to 10. Not even 5 to 10. So like 3, 4. We continue talking about the bottom ranks. So now we move into Steve. Like I said, Yoshi, he's good. He's very dynamic, but he's not it for me personally. He's just not it. Then we had, all right, Steve. Oh, you right. I did ignore him. My fault. You right. You right. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I didn't ignore him. I already said I spoke on him, nigga. I swear to God, I spoke on him. Zero, you're annoying, bro. I didn't skip him. I said about him is that he's hard to use and that he has good combos, but it's like a hard mix up. Like it's hard to mix and match with him. Like his highs and lows, like they're really good. He's powerful. No, 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 no. He was powerful. I'll say him. I said he was powerful, but he didn't have like he don't have it for me. I said also he could be higher on the list because I said people know how if people know how to use him. He has a lot of power. That's the one thing about him. That's what will raise his level. If you want me to talk about him, he has a lot of power. That's what would raise his level in this tier list personally. Other than that, I don't really see too much. I'm not really fond on him. I'm not really fond on Fen. But then we go to Steve. Steve is really right where he needs to be honest, because he's a basic ass character who just really swings and boxes. But if you know how to like, swing hard and low, or like there's just like this is one low punch that it always fucks me up. But if you know how to block, pretty much Steve is garbage. If you know how to block, Steve is garbage beans. You feel me? Steve is pretty much he's a character. If he got to really trick you into missing your shots for him to beat your ass, or he got to go high low. When Steve go high low, he could be a very nice character, but as long as you block one of those or something like that, he gets his ass whooped almost like every time. Asuna, or that's her name, right? It was Asuna, some shit like that, or Aselis, or not Asuna's, some shit like that. Look, she could be a B, but she can't go any higher than that. Her move sets, they're getting too predictable for everybody in Tekken at this point. She used to be a main. Asena, my fault. She used to be a main, like I feel like a main for a lot of people, and then people got used to her combination, her one, two, three. But honestly, she still could be a dangerous character if you get caught up in her mix up or if you don't know her mix up. But to be honest, she goes along with that like kind of basics. But she gives me like a basic. She gives me more basic Eddie. With less moves. I mean, personally, I haven't seen nobody go crazy with her crazy, but I've seen some people do some damage though. I actually just cooked one today. Like I have beat her today because I'm used to facing her against Breezo. Shout out to Breezo. Um, yeah, see now that's the one thing I don't never see though. Most people don't hit me with too many parries. And even when Kai started throwing the parries, I started grabbing that bitch and then I just throw her over my shoulder. Like that's it. I'm not about to be getting caught in no fucking parries. Fuck that shit. I grab her, bow, throw that bitch on her head. Every time. That's what happened, at least when I was playing Kai. Kai would hit me at the very good, or the high low mix up. And then once he didn't hit one of those, like I would catch him in the grab. Boom. Once he has to get up, hit him low. Or if she does the little kick up in the air, I literally would back up away from that. But she just became more predictable to me personally. Like she has a good parry system, but she also, like, a lot of people don't use it. I'm gonna just say it like that. I won't even say I personally don't see a lot of people use her parry system. This is why it's my list. That's why I was like Qs, and Ts, whatever. Because generally, this is going off of my time off of Tekken. Why the fuck is this showing black? This is off of my time in Tekken in general. Like just these characters in general have given me a hard time. All right, so I guess 24-hour wins. We'll be playing Tekken for 24 hours. I haven't seen no more votes. There will be another poll be coming soon for. I forgot there was another question. A poll for like favorite characters and shit. Um, and a poll like for if y'all agree with this list. Fully, I already know Zero fully doesn't agree probably, but hey, we'll ask y'all opinions after we get through. So yeah, boom. Masena's like a little bitch ass. She a little bitch ass nigga that became predictable. This one right here, I don't know her name. The one next to her, I don't know her name right here. Where my spliff is at, I don't know her name. The one in the blue, I don't know her name, but she's annoying. She's just annoying. She's just annoying. Ahsoka, Safina, Safina. Yeah, her, that bitch, Safina, that bitch. Now let me say something. I don't know all, like, let me say this before I continue with these tier characters. I don't know everybody's ability to the best of my abilities, if that makes sense. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't know. I know I can tell you pretty much whatever everybody's color, the color of their abilities and shit. No, not next to Lee, not next to Lee. Right underneath Lee. The underneath one, the right here. This bitch with the blue. And on line C, where line C next to the bear. Oh, Ahsoka. Yeah, Ahsoka. My fault. Okay, so Ahsoka. Now that bitch, like I said, I don't know much. Show it. So yeah. Like she's annoying to a fault. I've beat her. I feel like I've beaten her more times than she's beaten me. But I don't like her moveset. She's really basic though. She gives me very like, she gives me like almost a boxer vibe, but like she does a lot of kicking. I don't even know her move sets like that because nobody really uses her. So like she could be, she's one person right now in my mind could be lower on the list because I don't see many people use her. But when people do use her, She is pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. She was scary in 7. Yeah. When people do know how to use her, she's pretty good. But like that's probably why she got a C. Yeah, she's just a straight brawler. That's how I would describe her too. Like she give me straight. She give me Paul vibes. She give me Paul vibes and shit like that. Yeah, she could definitely pass as a Street Fighter character. That's facts. Shout out to everybody joining, man. I appreciate you guys. She could definitely go as a Street Fighter character. But yeah, if we had to move on from her, because like I said, she could be either C or D to me, but like I gave her a C because I've have taken some L's to her. And it's weird because a lot of these women, there's some women that's higher on the list, but I've taken a lot of L's to these women in the game at least. I mean, obviously, it's in the game, but, so then we got the bear right here. We got homie right here. Like he's someone I see as like he's low key like canon, or I feel like, of the game, because it's like he was in the game originally and shit like that, but I could have sworn it was just originally the bear was in there too. But he just like he just feels easy to beat, as well as the panda. Like them two, the panda and them could have been on the same level, but I gave it more to the bear. I gave it more to the bear because, like you say, he trained with Hayachi, but I gave it more to the bear just because I think the bear has a little bit more aggression. If that makes sense. The panda's a little laid back. The bear just gives me more aggression, so I gave it a C. That makes more sense. I have not lost to the bears as much, but when I have lost, it was always to a bear, not to the panda. The panda, I think I fought like only like maybe like 10 max, maybe like 10 pandas max. This whole 6-8 months of Tekken, me going through Tekken, I've only probably faced the panda a couple times. So I'm going, like I said, I'm going off of I'm going off of playthrough. I'm going off of what people, played as, and how often I got done dirty as Eddie. Because Eddie's my main. To all the people who's wondering my main, who are he at? Right here. He's up here at the top. His face is covered. I can't see him. But my right here at the top, where my spliff is at the top, you can't see because of where that tier, it says tier marker, that shit right there. He's my number one. Ahsoka is a good character for beginners. Yeah, I agree. I agree. But yeah, like she's just very, yeah, she's very straightforward. She's a very straightforward character. And then, like I said, the bear, he has a good special. I like his special with the fish, and I like his. Oh, matter of fact, let's go back all the way down. Rate their finishers. Honestly, to be honest, it kind of goes in order. But yeah, like Victor's is fire. Shahid's, I don't really see. I haven't seen Shahid's too much. The pandas, the pandas, it's cool. But to be honest, the coolest one probably. I mean, the coolest one's Victor's, and the honestly the second coolest would technically be Fusion. I mean, Fujin or whatever his name is. I've never seen theirs really. Like I mean, like too often. Shahid's, his is pretty cool too. Yeah, I don't care. It's too cute. Hers, that one is too cute. That one is too cute. Like the panda is too cute. And Fen, yeah, Fen, my fault. Fen, his is pretty tough too. But that all that panda shit that with the volleyball is too cute. Fuck all that shit. Um, his special also, Yoshi. His is fire. Out of the lineup, I'm going Yoshi's is the most fire. I don't even have to talk about theirs. Like I just go Yoshi's is probably the most fire. I don't even fully remember his, but I can tell based off of his character, I like his more than almost everybody. Second best finisher on the line would be the fish, in my opinion. The fish knock your ass in the air and then shoot you with a fish gun or some shit like that, or fish rocket. That shit's fire. Yeah, but like I'm talking about like cinematic wise, like cutscene wise, for this lineup for C, not for D, for C, the lineup C. It's dramatic, but I think it's probably the cleanest one out of all of theirs. The second cleanest one would be the Bears. The Bears is tough as fuck. I don't care for Steve's. Steve is just him punching you a couple times and shit. So now that brings us to tier B. We are now at tier B. I'm gonna put my head down for this one. All right, point. Let me see. Can you see my finger? Cena is a troll. Yeah. So look, all right. So then tier B, we got. Look, this one I didn't put in order. I ain't gonna hold you, but technically, no, I did put this in order. This is in order. This goes fair. This is fair to me. Except for I don't technically consider. I don't technically consider Xena. Go back to what I was doing. I don't consider this bitch right here, Xena. I don't consider her technically like the most overpowered, but her mix up. If you know her mix up be crazy. Her 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 mix up is crazy, bro. This one right here, Xena, Za, wait, Zafina, my fault. Zafina, my fault. Safina, the one next to Lee. Oh fucking god. What was I doing before? Yeah, this bitch right there. Yeah, like she technically goes first for me because anytime I played her, I just never knew what to do really. And to be honest, she's the one character that could be lower on the list because, like I said, I'm going based off popularity and based off like people like using her and like shit like that. But she's also cooked me up like every time I've seen her. Every time somebody use her, I got cooked like damn near every time. Like I cannot cap. She just moves so elegantly across the she just moving across that bitch, hit you with moves that you just not used to getting hit with. Shout out to everybody joining, man. I appreciate y'all. That bitch hit you with everything. I can't. I don't know. For some reason, I just never get a beat on her when I fight her. See now, I won't lie. This one is the reason why I was speaking on Lee. He could be on C for me, but I've also got my ass whooped by some great Lees, like Lees that just they act like high Ren over here. This nigga, they act like they're very explosive. I won't lie. Some Lees are very explosive. I mean, yeah, I mean he's a kicking character. They spam that shit, but hey, he be putting in work at least against me sometimes. I've cooked him. I probably cooked him more than he's cooked me, but I've watched him put in work, so I gave him a B. I've watched him put in a lot of work. Like I've watched a lot of good leads, low key put in some good work. Now, yeah, he just like you said, Zero. He spams kick. Far as their finishers, I have not really seen Xena's. I meant fuck. Zafina's. I have not seen Safina's finisher. That's what also can move her down the list to like a C, but technically I know her shit does some damage. Okay. But Lee's finisher is ass. It's cute, but it's ass. Ass. I mean, it does a lot of damage, but it's ass. And then we have uh His name is not. His name is fuck. I know his name. Shit. I got all the characters right here. I'm tweeting. Leo. I can't stand a Leo. Every time I play Leo, I have a no, not Leon. Leo. It's Leo. Leo. Yeah. He though. He just, I don't know. It's something about his mix up and matchup and the way his timing be fucking me up. He fights like crane style. He has like a crane style fighting technique. And that shit be fucking me up. It's like a timing thing. I never catch his timing down pat. And based off of the game, like based off of me playing this game alone, he could be higher on the list. Based off of what I'm saying, he could actually be almost A rank if you know how to play with him. Actually, I'm so serious. He has like one of those things where you kind of can't time it. You think he's done with his move and he's not. I don't know. Maybe I've just been ass enough to get cooked by him. But in my opinion, he's low key a beast. He could be moved up. He could low key be moved up. Leroy. Oh yeah. Also his special. I don't his. Oh yeah. His finisher is a sweep. Like his finisher starts with a sweep. I know Leon starts with his finisher starts with a sweep, and one of his heats. I also haven't talked about nobody's heat, but personally, everybody's heat kinda is all right. You haven't fought enough. Fuck, I don't like to understand him. Okay, so boom. Let me go back to what I was saying. Down at the bottom two, also with the heats. I don't know. I don't know too many people's heats like Shahid's and shit like that, and Fens. Like I know Fens is a good. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna just do this since I missed him. I'm gonna go best heat in the lineup for D. Does most damage. Probably got to go with Fen. Fen does the most damage. Then it goes Victor. For C, best heat, still Yoshi. I'm not gonna lie, Steve would probably have one of the top tier heats. But also, I'm not gonna lie, it'd probably go with Asuna or Asuna, whatever the bitch name with coffee or whatever. She and Yoshi, them two are like ones that catch you off guard sometimes because they happen so fast and so randomly. Okay, now we caught back up. I went. I just didn't want to miss anything because I know I'm like going kind of fast, but I'm trying to end this. Yes, but like the reason why I say as soon as is crazy is because it's like she'll hit that shit. She has like a high low thing, thinking you're about to go, think you're about to do like a backflip, and then she just hit you with that shit. I've just got hit with it too many times. I've personally gotten hit with it too many times with Kai. Like he's done it so fast and so like out of nowhere. So then we stopped at Leroy. We went to Leo. Like I said, his was a sweep. As far as his finishers, and all of these guys' heats, like I said, I don't know about Leroy's heat. Leroy's heat, I think, is a speed kick or something like that, or a whole bunch of kicks. And then Leo's heat is, I don't know what his heat is. I don't know what Leo's heat is actually. So then we have Leroy. And I remember his heat. His heat is I'm battling back, and then he does like a I don't know. He's a counter acting character. So genuinely, shout out to everybody joining, man. I appreciate you guys. I want to say genuinely, he has a lot of counters, but he's on this B list right now due to the simple fact that I just don't. I don't like. There's not a lot of people who use him, but the people who do use him, they use him just to counter. So it kind of bothers me. Wait, what? What's the question mark for? But yeah, Leroy, personally, with all his counters and stuff like that, it leaves him open to a lot of grabs. So that's how I deal with him. I deal with him with a lot of fucking grabs. Because he likes to counter, and counter can't be counter. You can't counter too many grabs. Not too many of them. Sometimes you can, but majority of the time, if he's standing straight up and he don't duck or some shit, I grab that bitch ass nigga. But he does have a good mix up with high lows if you do know how to play with him. So that's why he's on this B ranking. I always say that too, low key, with certain characters. Like some of the high low mix ups that some of these characters have are OP. And he's definitely one of them. He also has a dog that comes with him as a weapon if you know how to use him. Shout out to Cam. Yo, my phone been watching this for a while. My song ended. I didn't realize. W grind. I appreciate you, Cam. Shout out to Cam in the building. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I don't know if you ever played Tekken, but we're doing a top tier list. This is my top tier list right now based off of who I have on the screen. But this I've been playing Tekken probably. This Tekken 8. I think I haven't played Tekken 7 either, or 6 or 5. I think the last Tekken I played was damn near on PlayStation 2. So I do like this Tekken that I do have right here. Shout out to everybody who just liked the video. I appreciate you guys. Um, but yeah, like I said, I've been playing this game for like 6 to 7 months now, and I'm not too far in the game, far as like ranked wise. Shout out to Vapor Smith. My best character, the best character already won the tier contest. LOL. You're a Falcarum character? Oh, I need to invest more in lies. Yeah, see, and maybe I need to buy Fulcrum. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, so Lies is your favorite. Oh, no, but Anna and Elise. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, they're up there. They're up there. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, okay, okay. Shout out to everybody joining, man. I appreciate you guys. Please do me a favor and like the video if you haven't done so. So yeah, right now, y'all chat. We right here on list B. We just finished Leroy. Like I don't. His finisher is tough, but I feel it's a little lackluster as well for him. He should have a little bit more. He should use a dog or something like that as well, probably. But right, okay. So then we move on to is it Claudio, Claudio or whatever his name is. See now, Claudio is a character nobody really uses. He's a sleeper character. I just got my ass handed to me by him. I got my ass handed to me by him a couple times actually, and it was always somebody I'm thinking I'm about to cook. Look, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna skip ahead. I'm gonna let y'all talk about what y'all talk about in the chat, and when we get to who we get to, I'll tell y'all how I feel. But yeah, Claudio, he's one of those people I wanted to learn too because he seems like he has a good amount of distance and he knows how to close the distance. Like when he fights, because a lot of his moves, he's like he remind him. I only select Arena at first because trailers sold me. And okay, okay, boom, okay. I never watched the trailer either. That's funny. Okay, so boom. So Claudio and where's she at? Where the fuck is she at? Her right here on A list. This bitch, her and him, they definitely are brothers and sisters or some shit. They either are twins, something. They got like very similar powers. They have very similar. Them two right here, 1 and 2 got very similar powers. They got to do. They got to be wife or something. They got to do something because. Yeah, yeah, I get it. I already know. I know. I'm just saying, something got to be happening here. Something deep down. That could be her son. I don't know, bro. Oh, whatever. Well, that nigga, he exercised his way into that bitch life or some shit. I don't know. I just, in my mind, he and her are very similar. But yeah, so him, he's very swift though. Like he has a very good uh like movement when it comes down to like I said, closing the distance and gaining distance and having a range attack and a up close fighting style. He's a very balanced character, whether I like it or not. And he could be, if I've seen people play better with him, he could be an A character. If that, and he's like, I'm not gonna lie, personally, he is my like, he's my dark horse. He's like my dark horse. He's like my six man. All right, lads, man. Thank you for showing up, Brody. Have a good night. I hope everything is good with you, and have a good day or whatever. You know, I appreciate you joining, and we'll see you back here on the 24-hour streamathon whenever that is. I think it should be sometime this week. So we'll see you back here on the streamathon. Shout out to Cam for being so YouTuber friendly, man. Appreciate that. Um. Oh yeah. So yeah. Claudio. He's a bitch ass nigga sometimes. So then we got Hyren or Hyrang, however you say his name. He's a cheat code that could actually go lower because a lot of people are learning how to actually stop all his kicks, and his kicks. Some Hyrang, yeah, him. He's actually all right. When I got cooked by him a lot, I put him here. I had to think about it. I got cooked by him a lot because a lot of people were doing the like across the screen kick, like where they literally going across the screen and just kicking you each time, like where's what is it called? Like a jumping kick. They kept hitting me with that, or they kept hitting me with the high low mix up where he kicks you low and then kicks you high and then that takes you up in the air and then he hits you for a whole nother combo. To be honest with you, his combos could go a little crazy sometime. How ring. But he has a lot of downfalls as well because there's a stance that he has where it leaves him very vulnerable to every other move in the book. But he also has a lot of counters as well. So, I mean, he has one counter or maybe two, I believe, that are very good. And his grabs are very cool. So far, I ain't gonna lie, none of these people's grabs right here are worth low-key mentioning. Except for Shahid. Shahid's grab is hilarious. Shahid's grab is a surfboard. That's probably the most best grab out of this whole thing right here. I don't know about Yoshi's grab or Safina. Nah, I don't care for a bear hug. It's just a bear doing a bear hug. Nah, Shahid surfboarding on your face is crazy works, bro. I'm sorry. That was probably the dopest, one of the dopest. That's probably one of the dopest grabs in the game. I'm not even gonna lie. A surfboard to your face. Could you understand how disrespectful that is? This nigga had enough momentum. Look, Zero. This nigga had enough momentum to come this way, right? Boom, hit your head all the way down to the ground, right? Then your legs come flying back because your head went so fast down to the ground, right? Then he used your legs and your body to surf a couple more feet, then get off and kick you. And then when you get back up, he could choose to do it again if you don't block it. That's not, you can't say it's a cutscene. That's his grab. If you do it multiple times, that's his grab. Most of his other grab, he don't name another one of his grabs. Tell me what his other grab does. That's what I'm trying to tell me. His main grab is like a sliding kick. It's almost like you can't block that either. No, that's fucking high Ren. Anyways, it don't matter. We're already past that. Hey, woo, 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 woo. All right, bet. So yeah. Let's go to Jin. Jin is a basic ass character who could move down the fucking sea, but also he also could somehow move up to A. The reason why I say he can move up to A was because they decided to give him a motherfucking upgrade, low key, make him a little bit more powerful in the game because he's the main character because he was so fucking basic. But his little dashes across the screen and his quick like stun moves when he does a punch and then he stuns you with a solid kick. But his punch and mix up is very crazy. But genuinely, the spam uppercut, like Zero just said, spam and uppercut, and the punch mix up and all that shit is very OD. Gave him a lot of power. That's why he could go between both, though, because realistically, if you can just stop him from doing all that and just juggle him a little bit, then let him come back and swing and miss without hitting you with no. As long as he don't do too much dashing, because there's some guys who know how to dash and catch you off guard, and that shit he'll snatch you up, then do this and do all like they gave Jin some real devil powers, and I didn't care for it, but that's why he's at the B list because genuinely I cooked a lot of Jins personally, but then I also got cooked by a lot of Jins because there's so many fucking Jins that are just so fucking basic and just stick to the fucking basics of the fucking game. Nobody want to fucking switch over anyways. So then, like I said, his finisher though, hit out of all of these finishers, to be honest, that I can remember of, is really between one. No, oh my fault. I said Leo. It'd be between Leo and Jin low key. 'Cause I like Jin's finisher. I mean, a little basic again, but it's probably more flashier than a lot of these. Only one I could give. Sorry, chat. Only one I could give flashiness to would be like Claudia or like High Ren low key, but. Oh yeah, that's just no my fault. I'm thinking of Devil Jin. My fault. I'm thinking of him. I'm thinking of A. My fault. You right. You right, Zero. My fault. Not Jin. Not Jin. My fault. It would be High Ren and Leo, if anything. Or Claudio. Low key Claudio shit is crazy too. I ain't gonna lie. His finisher, yeah, Claudio, his finisher and Leo, them two, low key kind of crazy to me. But that's for the B list for me. Cause Jin, like I said, Jin is very mid. He's very basic. B stands for basic. But at the same time, he could go underneath here because he's so basic. But like I said, I'd rather keep him here where knowing that he's just a very basic character, he could punch a lot of these characters and kick a lot of them as long as you know the buttons as fast as you can, he's a decent character. So but yeah, overall, I think this is exactly how I would rate them personally. Me personally, gotta give a real reaction to Tekken Heat Smash in the Rage art. Well, like I said, because to be honest, these certain characters are certain. There's certain heats I don't fully know off the back of my hand because I haven't played with every character. I've played against every character, and I've seen just about every characters, but like off the top of my head, I can't remember exactly how it goes. That's your main character. So let's go here. This list right here, she is not the number one. I just put her here She definitely could go like anywhere on this fucking list, bottom tier, and she low key could even go all the way down here. Not gonna lie to you, it shouldn't be this many A ranks, but I did this on the fly, knowing that I have gotten cooked by a lot of these faces. Reina, in particular, I see a lot of her, but I've also cooked a lot of her. I don't know what our battle ratio is, but I'm not sure if she has the wins yet. I faced Zero with her a lot. I faced a lot of other people with her. It's very, 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 very tough for me. For me. For me. So, like, Laz, if you feel like he's down here, that means your level of fighting skills are somewhere messed up with like the grabs and shit, like niggas who grab a lot or something. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know what kind of gamer trips you up. Like I don't know what character trips you up. Like you said you don't like this little uh her over here, the town boy. But I don't know who really trips you up yet. I know Eddie probably could trip you up a little bit if you practice. Raina's biggest issue is walking forward and walking backward and counter and he yeah. So boom. Like yeah, if we had to start there with Reina, like we had to start with Reina. Reina's tough as fuck. She has a lot of combos. That's a great mix up. She has a great mix ups and great grabs. So like genuinely I can't not say she's an A to me, at least personally. Her heat turns her up even 10 times more and makes her even more dangerous. Very unpredictable because she has a lot of lows, a lot of different ways to combo her moves into other moves. She damn near, she's just like a freaking what's that shit called? A wheel that just be spinning, a pinwheel. She like a pinwheel. That bitch will spin, 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 spin till she can't spin no more. And she got good like what's that shit called when you uppercuts. She has a great uppercut. You get hit with the uppercut, now you're in a whole combo. So she get those uppercuts from this guy, I believe, or whatever. So anyways, she's fire. But she's probably one of the toughest people on this list that I've, well, one of the most, let me not say toughest. She's probably one of the most fastest people I've faced on this list. One of the most fastest and most complicated. Second most complicated and most fast I faced on this list, this bitch. Jen's mom, this bitch right here. I just, she has my number. Like she just always has the fucking trigger on for me, and I just can't help it. I just always get caught. I always get cooked. Okay. Okay. So then I like her heat and all that other shit. I just get caught in everything. I ain't gonna lie. I can't even say nothing else. She could be an S for me. For me personally, she could be an S. Just because I always like I started to learn that if I block up, I'll be straight. But then there's times where she go low, and then she just start her mix up all over again, and I can't do anything a fucking about it. So fuck that bitch. So there's gonna be a lot of cussing for these A's and shit like that, because I do feel a lot of this. Her, like I said, she's not where she's supposed to be, but I just made this tier list to hurry up. So far we only faced Iron King like once today. He could be at the fucking bottom for all I care. We only faced him once. We only faced him. No, we faced him twice, and technically we got a dub on him one of those times when he was lagging and shit. We got a dub on Armor King. Yeah, but you're going off of usage. You're going off of like easy to learn and easy to like. I'm going off of based off of how much I've whooped people's asses with the character that I have. Like my criteria goes from like characters that I've seen people not use, like people I haven't seen. Yeah, yeah. Like these are characters I'm seeing personally when I played the game. Not even talking about like we're not even talking about like what they actually can do and how they're actual have more power. I'm talking about more so like it's been a stress dealing with these fucking characters all day personally. Like certain these 8 characters right now, the most stress for the 8 characters go to freaking, to be honest with you, right here. This guy hmm 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 top tier annoying fucking guy for me. I just don't know why. I don't know why. He's an A. Dragonoff, yeah, Dragonoff. He's an A. He's an A. He's an A. He's just an A hole. Yes, yes. Based on my tier, I tend to sweep like I cook most victors. Like victors, because it's like always predictable. You hear him like hi she, hi he. There's I ain't gonna lie. Of lately, I've been running into more victors who are kind of quick, but I feel like you just as Eddie, all you do is throw a leg out or two and you catch him and you catch him mid strike like every time. There's only certain victors that's really shown me that they had it. Every other victor has gotten cooked. Like that's where my list is going. Like from D is the worst, S is the greatest. S is the great, D is the worst. These are people I've all right. I'm definitely cooking these. All right, I'm cooking you. D, you I might struggle. You I'm definitely struggling, and y'all are gonna be the problems. If the right character. This is all if the right character. Like, cause me personally, I've ran into hella fucking these guys in laws. I've lost to Dragonoff mad times. I lost to Double Jin mad times. Only one I haven't really lost to in this A list a lot was Iron King, but I feel like personally, knowing how much people are going to play with him, I will lose to him a lot. Yes, yes, yes. Simply like that. D equals I got D equals y'all got cooked. S equals I got cooked. Yes. Gotta change the name. Gotta change the ranking names. Oh, to like D, y'all got cooked. I didn't know I could change the names. I didn't know. But yeah, so right now, and then like I put Law in this corner, but Law could low key personally go all the way like down to B or even down to C for me. But I put him up here because there's some laws that are really really quick with their buttons and they know when to do what they need to do. So I left him here in the A category just because, like I said, he's very simple. He's simple to use, so that's what makes him kind of easy to like do his like. He's simple to use, so it makes him a lot like more likable for a lot of characters. He's just punch kick, punch kick. Then he could do a backflip and kick you in the air, launch you, launch you. His finisher, I mean his heat. Actually, I ain't gonna lie. His heat is low key one of the fastest heats I've ever seen. Low key, like his heat, he's gotten me out of so many predicaments, like so many bad predicaments I was in. His heat would just help you. What the? Even when it don't fully hit, it still do a decent amount of damage. Um, and Law was like my right now. To be honest with you, Law would be my third favorite character. I think Raven has became one of my new favorites. Also Elise, but it goes like Eddie, Raven, I believe, Elise, then technically Law for me. I just like the way Elise moves. I like my nail looks crazy dirty. My nail, fucking Elise moves way faster than him. That makes sense. And I think Elise just has way more. Elise technically on the S list has way more movement. So then if we had to continue down this list, right? Like I said, we got Hayachi. He's technically one of the top ones that's bothering me on this list as well. So it goes Dragunov, Hayachi, Reina, and this little bitch over here. What's his bitch name next to goddamn, I can't say his name. Law. Who's this bitch next to Law? Whoever this bitch is right here. I be rolling up too much. That's my fucking problem. Jin's girlfriend. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Now fuck that bitch. Hey. Bitch said fuck me. Nah, fuck that bitch. Hey. Now fuck that bitch. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah. She you. That bitch top tier annoying. I can't stand her. She just got like a good mix up that I'm not used to. Like I haven't learned her yet. Like there's certain characters in this game you just gotta learn. I haven't learned her yet at all whatsoever. And she be making me mad because she'll kick you, flip kick you. She got all the combat moves that you thought you knew about, but you don't know about them at all, cuz. This bitch right here. I don't know. I think I have a negative record against her. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I don't have a winning record against her. I haven't seen also that's she could go down on the list due to popularity because I don't really see a lot of people use her, but Raven also could go lower on the fucking list. I'm not gonna lie, personally, he's one of my favorites, but he just be showing me that he's ass sometimes. He could be like a B ranking. But I've also seen Raven go crazy against me. Like I use Raven, somebody else use Raven, and they just show me a whole nother side of this guy that I made him be a. The Shadow clone mix up, yes, is crazy. The one move I fuck with Raven, and he's honestly, to be honest, on this list right here, personally, he's probably no, not probably. He is the coolest character on this list. He is. Nina's the second coolest character. But Raven, for me, he's the coolest character on this list right here because of his moves. The shadows, the now you see me, now you don't, the sweep and then disappear, land on top of your head. His heat. I hate his heat. No, now his heat. Now his heat, the worst. Fucking heat. Probably out there. I'm not gonna lie. It's good when you are baiting people and you know how to bait them on time. But if you do not know how to bait people on time, his heat is ass. Ass. Hellfire! Nigga, you get punched, you can't get the hellfire out. You can't do shit in his heat, bro, sometimes. You gotta be, and you can't be too far away. Yes, but I hate it. I hate it. There's times where I need it to save me, and it will come out, and it be this close. It'll actually touch him, and then the dude punch me, and I die. I'd be like, yo, I had enough health and everything. Somehow, this Hellfire wasn't strong enough against Devil Jin Punch. Like, what the fuck? The ghost be touching this nigga face, nigga. Shit pissed me the fuck off. Other than that, he's fire. He's probably the fireest. And personally, probably I'm not gonna lie. Even though this king right here is hella disrespectful, he's just as disrespectful. Like some of his moves are really like shut the fuck up. Like his moves are like, I will kick the fuck out of you. And watch this. I'm gonna disappear and I'm gonna come back and whoop the shit out of you. I'm not gonna lie. His moves are low key a little bit disrespectful. I'm not gonna lie. Like if you know how to use Raven for real, he's really disgusting. He's really a good character to use. Personally, he is tricky. Now he is one of the most trickiest characters. I have never used all these characters personally, but in my opinion, all the characters that I do use, he is definitely the most trickiest character to use. He's definitely probably one of the trickiest characters to use on this whole goddamn shit. I ain't gonna lie, personally. So far as I've used, I want to say I've used about 50% of these characters, like each individual. I in the story mode I played as everybody, but I'm talking about actually usage and knowing their abilities and shit. I probably only got like 30 to 45 of this list. Okay? This man's is one of the difficulties. Like one of the most difficulties. He's one of the most competitive I've played against because he has a sweeping kick just like homie over here, Kazuya. That sweeping kick is dangerous with the uppercuts, just as dangerous. Um, yeah, and for this list, Devil Jin also dangerous. Everybody else is just enemies that, honestly, to be honest with you, they just have gotten a good dub over me. I don't need to explain every single one personally because, like I said, Nina got the guns. Y'all know about this bitch. And then, like, all these other ones are people I've actually stomped a little bit and not have too much of an issue, but they're overpowered due to their, like, abilities. So, like, Devil Jin and Nina, these are just power. These are powerhouses due to their abilities in her. And then King, we haven't went over King. King, all right. This is the debate, I guess. We got who y'all like more right now. I'm gonna put this out. I'm gonna put a poll out. Who? Let's if y'all fuck with it. Who? Y'all like? I'm gonna just say like. Yeah, I'm gonna say like because we already probably y'all already know stats and stuff. But who do y'all like more? Let me say like more. My fault. I'm fucking tweaking. Question mark, question mark. Who y'all like more? Oh, you know what's funny? I was calling him Iron King earlier. It's Armor King. Fuck, I gave it away before I... Fuck. Okay, we got 3 votes for Armor King. I get that. I get why. Now, somebody tell me why I like Armor King more. What the fuck? Like, I like him, but I feel like it was a waste of time. They just gave Armor King literally, like, a little bit more speed and more disrespect and faster. Like, I ain't gonna lie, some of his slams are a little bit different and more disrespectful, but... Man, they gave that nigga too much at this point. Fuck a faster king for. Fuck, we need a faster king. Fuck, we need a more disrespectful king than we already have. Okay, that's valid. That was valid. But he's like way too fast, low key. He's throwing hands at speeds that's not even the same as other niggas' speeds. Like, this nigga throwing hands like he fucking Lee. All right, I got another question. I'm gonna ask you another poll. I got another poll. Before I continue with the list, who better? I guess. little too different, but because they're new characters, I'll do that. I mean, because like we already know one of these guys are damn near like the king of this shit. But who do you think has it? Who has more? I should have said who has better damage. Damage. It's a kind of weird question. Who has better damage in their combos? Start. Only reason I did is because they both were kind of new characters. One came out like a month after each other. I know they're kind of two different characters, but since last says, all right, chat, I got one more vote for y'all, and that's it. I'm done with the voting shit. Armin King will stomp you. Oh, shit. Yeah, I figured that. I figured that Armor King is more like combo after combo after combo after. Whoa, 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 whoa! Somebody disagrees. I was about to delete a bit. Come on, one more. Let's get one more vote in here. We had three other. Well, yeah, what y'all agreeing on? Who got better? Who got better combos? Cause right now, based off, I'm like, I ain't gonna slide. I put it. Okay. The reason why I put this one was because genuinely, in my mind, Frank. Yeah, I got you. You gotta go that way. Want me to get it for you? I was just mid convo. I get that part because that's true though. Because like Armor Kings, you can kind of you could break Armor Kings. Do me a favor too. Put the no, not right now. Never mind. I'll do it later another time. Give me some too. Yeah, where Luke at? Speaking of that, it might be one over there clean. Yeah, but like I said, like Frank literally gonna beat you wall to wall, and he not gonna stop. Like I think you can genuinely juggle with Frank more, or I said Frank, but I said Frank, but I was trying to say Fulcrum. But like I said, the Armor King you can break. Armor King thing you can break. Things about. Yeah, but you gotta know when and how to punish him and make sure you ain't getting punished with the extraness. That's why I hate about him. Cause as soon as you don't do the right move on Fulcrum, you are getting punished beyond repair. Sometimes if they don't know the combos, then you Gucci. But that nigga Fulcrum low kick range is crazy. Everything is crazy about it. All right, so Fulcrum won that competition at the A list versus A. I mean S versus A's. Right. So, like I said, for this whole list right now, my top three list right now, like I said, probably the hardest to actually beat. I've got cooked by some good Ravens. I'm not gonna lie. Like I've beaten one or two Ravens, but I'm not the real Raven yet. Let's say like I'm the real Eddie. I've beaten more Eddies. I've faced more Eddies like one on one and beat them more than I have faced more Ravens and beat them. So like I said, I'm generally gonna go ahead and put these guys on. I'm gonna go ahead and put, like I said, this bitch could move down here or whatever, or to the B list, but she's also been a problem. She was a problem. It was the problem where I couldn't focus on her actual technique where she punched once, then set up another thing, and then low kick. She had a crazy mix up. June should be S tier. Not gonna lie, right here, yeah, June. Yeah, Jin's mom. Yeah, she could be S tier. Yeah, she could be S tier. I'm not gonna lie, I said that she could be S tier. I've never. There's times where I don't win against her like at all, like for real, for real. She could be S tier based off of my list. In my list, she could be. I gave her A because I've figured out some stuff with her, and like she's too her. She's not a powerhouse to me. She's a combination diva. Like she's just a combination diva. She's not a powerhouse, so I give her like this A ranking. This S though, like Paul. Yeah, she also has a period, exactly. Paul, Jax, Lily, Nina, all these motherfuckers got crazy power. Dragonoff could be up here as well, I'm not gonna lie. And Jin. Jin and these, that's what I'm saying. Like some of these A ranks, they're only based off of people I fought. And I ain't gonna lie, uh I would have to move him up to S rank. He needs to go to S rank. They can't be in the same. They're not in the same class right now. Right now, technically, he would be S rank, but I'm not putting him there because I haven't faced him enough. But King needs to be S rank. Nah, I swear. That's why she S. I'm telling you, that's why she was S rank, bro. I couldn't handle that bitch. That bitch was just sliding on me and shit, shooting me and shit, sliding on me, shooting me and shit, sliding on me, shooting me and shit, sliding on me and shooting me and shit, bitch. Shit was pissing me the fuck off. Then she do like then she do the guitar move. She do the guitar move. That shit hit me. Huh, huh. I'm all fucked up and shit. Damn. So yeah, Paul power ranking. He's technically right. Paul is technically a A ranking, but his power. I remember how much damage he fucking do. And then every time I somehow always get caught with the lows, I'm still not good with blocking lows. So I always get caught when he does the low sweep or like a very what's that mid? He did like a low mid where he knock you up off your feet and back flip around and shit. Yeah, most of these, like, all right, the only ones I could go for me personally, the ones I could bring down to an A would be him and maybe Jax. Maybe Jax. Because I've beaten a lot of Jaxes just due to the fact that I was faster than a lot of Jaxes. But when Jax is actually fast and he's already powerful, you already know this thing is powerful. Jack 8 or whatever the nigga name is, that's what his name, Jack 8, right? Yeah, Jack 8. Nah, at least not in my experience, he always low. He do a low the low extra extended. He hit my load like that, or he karate chop, or I always get caught with his. I always get caught with his heat. His heat. I always get caught with that shit. I can't help it. I don't know why I get caught with this heat every fucking time. Pause heat. I get caught with pause heat every time. Pause heat. Like, it's because pause heat is a strong ass heat. You almost damn near can't do shit about it when it's coming at you, except for block. But I get. Now you were screaming, Zero. You were saying that Lily. We just got we got pretty much everybody on this list right here. Like I said, Hayachi could be higher. Hayachi could low key be higher. He was giving me some stress for a little bit. But anyways, Lily though. Now Lily, that bitch been pissing me the fuck off because I don't know her mix and matchup. That bitch will jump on top of your head. You thought you were about to kick her, but she jumped 12 feet in the air, lands on top of your head, does a kick move, or she'll do a sweep move. That bitch is high up here because she's tricky. She's not high up here because she's fucking powerhouse. No, no. They could go up here together. To be honest, there's a lot of women that have had me fucked up in this game. It's the women that people are using in this game that's really fucking me up. Like some of the men, all right, I'm used to Victor. I'm used to, I haven't actually faced too many leads, but like most of the men in the game I'm getting used to. But it's the women that I'm not used to. Lily is one of those people who she has a grab where it's elegant and it grabs you, sneaks up on you. You don't fucking know it happened, and then she break your arm. Then her heat is like a kick or some shit that you just don't ever see coming. It's like a backflip kick or some shit like that. Some shit. And she do some shit. I remember. Nah, her shit is fucked up, bro. I'm telling you right now, like watching Lily's combos and watching Lily do her heat and the way she's smooth with it, she gives me a lot of like she gives me a lot of Raven vibes without doing no disappearing acts, if that makes sense. Like she don't even gotta disappear. She just gonna slip and slide and didn't hit your ass. Like she know how to, and she has a very good parry. She also has like most of her moves are very damaging. Like she'll kick you or two. Like she does a lot of damage. Like that's why I don't like fighting her. I don't like fighting her. I always find a way to like slip up and lose to her, or if I do beat her, it was by luck. So she's here for a reason, Zero. These two could go together. Jin and Nerd, they could go stand side by side because I have a trouble with both of them because of how elegant and annoyingly fast they are when they do throw out their heats. When they do use their their high kicks, like Jin's mom does she does like a jumping kick where she does like a whole backflip and then a side kick. She does like a side kick into a move that you have to block upwards. So she's going downwards, which means you have to block up. And then the move comes from down, so you still have to block up. But you think that the move is going to be a downwards move. Long story short, the mix and matchup of both of these two are fucking deadly as fuck. Lily has a crazy mix and matchup. I'm not going to lie. She also has a high-low crazy, like, you just don't know where the shots are coming from. You don't know where she's swinging from. Fuck that bitch. So then we got Jax. Like I said, he's just overpowered. He just has a lot of, he genuinely just has a lot of power. That's it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, a lot of his moves, he has some speed to him. He could jump on you. He does a little bit. But personally, I whoop Jax ass a lot. He's a person who could go down to A-list. I'm not gonna lie. He's actually a person who can go down to A-list. I've actually swept him a couple times. All right, so we starting here with our enemy. This is our two enemies in this game are like real. I don't fuck with them. This is Brian right here. This y'all can't see him with his face covered, but this is Brian. This is Brian. I do not fuck with Brian. That nigga, you get a punch off or two, and he is lethal to the end of the fucking round. Don't like Brian. Fuck that nigga. Yeah, and he has like a high-low mix-up that most people don't know about or don't see coming. At least, let me not say people. I say I don't see it coming, the high-low mix-up. And once he does get a rhythm going, he's kind of hard to stop, especially when he presses you. I've beaten him very few times. I've beaten him very few times. I've only beaten him when like somebody else was a scrub, or maybe somebody didn't, have the grit. Somebody didn't have the grit of Brian inside of them or some shit, whatever it may be, my nigga. But this nigga right here, I have a hard time beating him. Okay? His heat, it's very basic. He's a very basic character who could be level, he could be B or A personally. He could be B or A, but he's on the S for y'all because I've gotten cooked by him. He's not nice. That's what I'm saying. Maybe we'll do another day where we do a real list where I feel like maybe the power rankings of like in my mind, like who really is number one. But realistically, these two are still my enemies just in general. I think these are two good these are two good characters. Fulcrum and I said lies. Lars and Eddie, obviously. But anyways, yeah, Brian, his finisher and his like, I just never get a chance to get stop. I never get a chance to get stops on him when I need them. Like I need to hit him, and I always somehow miss, or he always somehow overpowers me. Fuck him. Clive. I thought he was ass. And then Zero gave me a couple lessons on how he wasn't ass. I still didn't really give him a chance until multiple people came through and cooked me with him of recently. Especially when they know how to do the moves faster. Like, bow, bow. They hit moves on it. Bow. Like, they just throwing me around. Clive, he's not supposed to be in this game, okay? Told Zero that the other day. Clive that's where he's from from Final Fantasy. That's where he should have stayed. He don't belong in Tekken. He's a little too overpowered. Some of his moves are very easy to counter, but it takes a lot to actually stop him from doing what he's doing. He has a lot of fucking overpowered moves that is not fair, especially his counters. A lot of his counters, like you can counter like 4 or 5 times in a row, no matter what's going on. His nigga is low key a little too overpowered. If you are nice, if you're not nice, you are gonna struggle with this character. I promise you. If you're not nice with the controls or not nice on understanding like his actual combo, yeah, if you don't understand his actual combo game and understand how to raise that little extra bar he got, like that's what I'm saying. They gave this nigga all these powers and gave him an extra boost bar, so when he actually does the fucking damage, it's more damage to the shit. This nigga is OP right now. I'm not gonna lie. Out of all the abilities that everybody fucking has, he has the most OPest abilities. I'm not gonna lie. He just has ability after ability. He has almost every fucking ability that everybody has. Electricity. He got wind. He got lightning. He got goddamn. This nigga got a spear. This nigga got a goddamn wolf. This nigga got a goddamn you know what I'm saying? He got a heat. This nigga heat. It set fire flames to everybody. This nigga got a fire power, electric powers, ice powers, wind powers, and punching powers. This nigga is ridiculous. This is why he is up here. Not gonna lie. Clive is fucking ridiculous. Don't forget wind, nigga. He do like this. He do like this with his little wind shit. He got wind powers, nigga. And he could fly. Clive could fly, nigga. Clive got wings, nigga. Like, this nigga OP. These two right here, they OP. But this nigga not even doing with all this shit that Clive doing. He got his own power, but Clive got every other power that he got. And honestly, if they really fought, to be honest with you, personally, in my opinion, Clive should win this goddamn fight. But Kazuya don't fucking give up. So that's why he's up here. This nigga don't know how to give the fuck up. Even when he's fully beaten, he ain't got no more fucking, what's it called? Exactly. Clive got a high-low counter on top of that. Clive got too much fucking shit in his bag. I don't like when I see people knowing how to use every part of this nigga's bag. When I see everybody knowing how to use his whole bag, that's why he's up here. If I ain't see nobody know how to use his bag, he would be getting cooked a lot of the times. But his whole bag be getting used. I hate when I see people get to level 5 and shit and go crazy. Kaz lost his powers, was still boxing. Exactly. This nigga right here. Now, he is number 1 enemy. He's technically number 1 enemy, but Fulcrum has recently become number 1 because fuck him. Anyways, Kazuya though, in the story mode, nigga does not want to give up. In regular game, people do not know how to stop spamming the low in the fucking mid swing where it like it paralyzes you and then you get to get more hits and shit. The people love to try to spam the low high what's that shit, the spinning kick, the low spinning kick copy. I still didn't figure that out. When I figure it out for real, like I not that I don't figure it out. I don't figure out the timings. I know how to block low. It's about the timing. It's about timing for me. The lows and timing. It's about timing for me. If I could get to the timing with Gucci, but I don't ever like when somebody come with the low sweep, I never block it on time. Like not never, but I hardly ever block it on time. So that's my problem when I face Kazuya. If I face Kazuya, I can stop all his little low sweeps and shit. I'm gonna have less problems with this bitch ass nigga. And he, like I said, I've got my dubs. I've got my fair share of dubs on him. One in the story mode, and I've gotten some in the regular online ranking mode. And these are, like I said, these are all based off of people playing these characters. I'm not talking about the CPU, how I played the CPU and versus that. Like, no. If that was the case, this is a whole nother, that's a whole nother debate, a whole nother debacle. So yeah, boom. So yeah, Kazuya, he has a lot of power and a lot of bullshit extra moves that I feel like it's just basic. It's all basic, but it's powerful. He's just all power every time, especially when he goes through his heat. When he goes through his heat, I ain't gonna lie. Right now, all right, I can't lie. I'm not lying. I was like, you put that in the oven for me, but not right now. Okay, never mind. Forget it. That's all. You gotta work tomorrow, right? Okay. So yeah. Yeah, put that in the oven for me, actually. Yeah. If you're gonna work tomorrow. Anyways. What happened? There what? Wait, there's what? What is that? I don't like rice right here. Oh, I didn't mean to put it in there for good. I was trying to move it out the way. And you. Yeah, just throw it on there.
No.
Hayashi's not an S rank. Why you say he's not an S rank? I don't have him as S rank. I have him as an A rank. Shit. Hayashi is not an S rank. I'm like, he's not an S rank. He's an A rank. I was saying he could be up there because of the same move that he uses with the low sweep and the uppercuts. Do you not remember when Laz and Luke used, was it Luke? Laz. I'm pretty sure Laz used him. But Laz kept uppercutting the fuck out of me, and those do hella damage. I'm not gonna lie to you. Kazuya's uppercut in his head, he does hella damage. This nigga does mad damage. Kazuya, I was thinking about maining him. He was low-key my 6-man because I realized how good he was. But Kaz is better than him. Kaz is definitely better than him by a long shot and has a little bit more power and a little bit more shit to him. A little more disrespect to him. Anyways, let's hurry up and get this done because I want to eat. Off the rip, So yeah, like I said, Kazuya, he's definitely one of the number one guys I don't fuck with. After everything that I've been through, Eddie is one of my favorites. Like I said, I'm not nobody's. He's at the S list because I think he's really good. Personally, I don't think nobody's really touching him. If they're really good with him, nobody's really touching him. Nobody's really sticking with that mix and matchup. Really, personally. So yeah, we went from that side. We really need to go down here, and we went down this side. So we're really at these last four. This is also one of my main Elisa. Like I said, also wait, hold on. Kazuya's Heat, fucking OP. Everything about these two Heats and their positions are a little OP. That's all I'm trying to say. Like their Heats and the moves they get, a little bit OP. The laser beam that this nigga get with his Heat, OP. OP. If you don't duck. And then like I said, they get a couple different things, and he get turned into a demon and shit. That power, and then he get to grab you, a couple different things. But personally, he's right in the right spot in the middle, like looking how he needs to be, right there in the middle, right before everything else. Because generally, I like when I face him with Alyssa. Alyssa low key be giving him some problems if he don't low block, but he be a little too fast when it comes down to punching and shit, but she's really fast as well. So it all be dependent. But she's a powerhouse low key. I'm not gonna lie, if you know how to use her, she has a lot of different abilities. She reminds me a little bit of Clyde, but better than Clive. I consider her be better than Clive, personally. Just because if you get into her heat and you actually start knowing her moves, it's very unpredictable. She has a very unpredictable moveset that a lot of people don't are not used to seeing. Um, I've caught a lot of people with basic moves using her. Yeah, chainsaws hurt. Chainsaws, and they do a lot of damage. And no matter what you blocking, she has a chainsaw. Her heat, one of her heats. I was feeding the pets. Did you go talk about farm? No, yeah, we're getting to him. We're like three away. We're like three away from him. We're at Alyssa right now. Clive is OP. I call him OP for his powers. I call him OP because of how many powers they fucking have. This nigga. This nigga has mad fucking powers. And zeros, exactly. What you mean he called Clive? You the one that defended Clive's honor last time and said Clive is hella OP. You came to the honor last time and said he was OP. I was trying to tell you he wasn't OP. I'm saying he's OP now because I realize how many powers he has. Oh, so do you believe that he's OP too? Oh, okay. It's the way you said it. It's the way you said it. He said he called Clive OP. Okay, wait. Maybe you're going. Maybe it's because I finally. Maybe you wanted me to realize that I called Clive OP. Anyways, I said Alyssa's also OP. Like I said, Alyssa's very OP as well. Chainsaws her. Also, like I said, her mix and matchup can be dangerous as fuck. You can honestly, if I could learn that move where I lean my head out and get my head punched off, I would do it way more often because she got a move where you punch her head off, and then she hits you with a counter attack or some shit like that. Shit is fire. I just need to learn more of her counter attacks. Her grabs are disgusting. Not gonna lie, her grabs do stupid damage every time. Her grabs are crazy. Her grabs actually give her more health majority of the time. She I feel like her bar goes up faster than most characters when it comes down to like having that white bar back. If you do good if you don't get hit while like had that little damage done to you, she gains her shit back so far and so much. She's really good with regeneration in my opinion. But yeah, she's very good. OP. She's OP in my opinion. This is my like third favorite character. Fuck Anna. This bitch right here. This bitch is poisonous, crazy, and dangerous. Yeah, that's her name. She uses a guitar to whoop your ass, and her heat is just as annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Her heat gives her superpowers, and she's low key strong as fuck. But she's just very. I always say guitar. My fault. A rocket launcher. I always say guitar because it sounds like a guitar when it come out, and it kind of look like one. Um, but yeah, she genuinely gets under my skin from the beginning of the game. From the first time somebody like first time user like Zero said earlier in the game. Still have trouble with her to this day because she's just so smooth. She's so smooth with it sometimes. Um, but I won't lie. She's way more dangerous than Nina, her sister or her cousin, whatever they are. She's way more dangerous than her. But she also has a lot that we didn't talk about. She has a lot of fucking mix up and matchups and grabs that are just as dangerous as this bitch. But this bitch also has a lot of fucking grabs that are fucking dangerous. So they could have been on the same ranking, but I've beaten her way more than I've beaten her. But their range skills are fucking ridiculous. Nobody's touching their range skills. Like the shit they got going on in this game as far as range and shit like that, really, they're fucking disgusting. I don't really know her no, her heat is annoying, but her finisher is also annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Her heat I believe is like a sweep, and then you go up in the air, and then you get hit with rockets or some shit like that. And she said bye bye. One of the two. Either that's bye bye is either bye bye and whatever or whatever. Either bye bye is her finisher or her heat. One of the two. I'm not sure. Devil Jim Beam has better range. Yes, that's facts. But that's very that's it's you only could use that like very, here and there. Them two, they're very good with range overall. Like they can use yeah, but bye is the heat. That shit go crazy. Alright, now fuck that bitch. Lars. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure I'm like my record against Lars is like 10 wins and like 50 losses. I'm not gonna lie. I have not mastered the ways of a Lars. Lars has been cooking every time, bro. Every time. I have not mastered the ways of Lars. Not mastered this guy right here. Him, he just somehow just leaves me stunned every time. Electrocuted, swapped, flied around. This nigga's flying around the map. This nigga's gliding like he's on skates, jumping in the air, countering me, grabbing me. This nigga does everything in the book, bro. His heat is a sweep that you don't see coming a lot of time. No, matter of fact, his heat is a jump in the air or some shit. He come down. So it's like a reverse. I'm about to dodge, and you run in there, boop, get kicked in the face, hit in the face. Fuck Lars, man. We're not even about to stay too long on Lars because Lars, he's not even a powerhouse like that. He has so many moves that leave you stunned, though. That's my biggest problem. Like Lars do the low high mix up, I'm stunned up. Then he throw me up in the air or some shit, or he jump over, jump on top of my head, or that nigga do everything in the book. Lars just be zipping with mix ups. Yes. So I give it to Lars. I give it to Lars. But last but not least, Fulcrum. The newest person they had in this game, one of the newest people they had other than Armor King. This motherfucker right here now. He is the kicking king. That's what I'm saying. I don't be thinking about Lars, and I don't think about pressing. But it's exactly zero. It's a gamble. Fulcrum. Now he is a cheat code of the game right now, in my opinion. Haven't used him, but I've seen people use him, and I've seen how good people could be with him. So far, Lies, I want to shout you out. There's nobody as good as you with him so far. Like, I've been playing because of you. I don't be as scared of facing Fulcrums because they're not you. And some of them got to show me that they like you in that first round or second round. Lies. I said Luke. Anyways, Lies. Nah, I swear. I ain't even faced too many people that's as nice as you. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Lies. Lies uses Fulcrum. They both use Fulcrum. To be honest with you, they both use them. But yeah, Fulcrum, he has been a fucking monster since he's came out. I mean, like I said, only one person. There's really one person that gives me crazy trouble with Fulcrum. But other than that, like he's been a overall character has been annoying to me. Well, just Luke. Luke is another one who had it as well. Luke was the only other one that had Luke is the only one that had I seen use Fulcrum. But yeah, he's already strong as fuck. Like yeah, but personally, chat out of everybody on this list, Fulcrum is the most annoying that I've had to deal with. Probably, I'm not gonna lie. He's probably the most annoying I've had to actually deal with because of lies. Yeah, because of lies. But then when he did come on in the scene, I did lose to Fulcrum a couple times. I'm not gonna lie. Fulcrum, I have a negative record against. When people were playing against me, I was playing against them. But Laz has helped me starting to get over that hump against him. But he's still S rank for me. And that yeah, so far that's going to conclude our Tekken tier list. New character is gonna be crazy. I ain't gonna lie. She's gonna bring her own pole. Yeah, Zero showed me that shit is fire. Shout out to everybody who joined and subscribed, man. I appreciate you. I hope each and every one of you guys are having a blessed rest of your day. We had 7 likes. Appreciate that. We had 3 people in here right now. Still, people tuning in. If you want to get a shout out, this is your time because we want to give our shout outs right now to everybody that was here, our top fans. I think there was at least 5 of us, 6, 7 of us. There were 7 of us in here. We had Zero coming in at number 1. Well, I want to technically say Laz and Zero came in here tied. Zero had 150, and Laz technically had 150 as well. Shout out to my boy Cam for pulling up to the stream. I know you busy grinding on Power Worlds and shit, but we definitely gonna do a Power World stream probably tomorrow or something like that since I'm off. I'll see you. I'm gonna hit you up on it. I'm gonna hit you up on the book though. I'm not on the book on a PSN. But he came in number 3. Shout out to Maria Carter. Appreciate you coming in here, joining for a quick second, jumping out and then jumping back in. I appreciate you saying number 1 supporter or biggest fan, one of the two, I believe it was. So she was the biggest fan or a big fan of me, one of the two. Appreciate you always coming in and watching. Predictions for new what? tier will she fall in? Oh, I think that new character will fall in. Personally, probably like A to B category, based off what I've seen, which isn't much, but based off what I've seen, she could be a beast. But yeah, so we have Maria Carter. Then we have Vapor Smith, man. Thank you for pulling up. Always pulling up and checking. I appreciate that, gangster. Appreciate your advice and everything that you've been doing for us in the stream and pulling up and liking the videos and all your support. Shout out to Jada Goddess, Ching Chong, Makahaya. Thank you for all your support, Jada Goddess. Appreciate you being here as well and joining the stream and giving us a shout out and saying what's up. And our last but not least was Ted, I believe. Ted Bundy, the first one here, decided to say something different today, had me having to blink. Because I was like, what the fuck? Since when did Ted speak? So today's been a crazy day. We're almost at 400, chat. So we're going to have to buy that chip soon, the shit that we voted on, chat. Got some money in my pocket, all that, what the fuck. But yeah, so far right now, like I said, my top tier is Fulcrum. He's an enemy in Lies. Lars, I said Lies, Lars. And if anything, Kazuya. Those are like my top 3 enemies and my top 3 star players. As far as the game goes and people who gave me the most trouble, shout out to Lies. But Fulcrum, like I said, and oh, my fault, I didn't even talk about Fulcrum that much. Fulcrum, his finisher is OP. All his moves are damn near stunners. If you get hit with those moves, you're fucked. I'm not gonna lie, he's like probably the most damaging character in the game right now. He literally does like the most damage when he hits you with his power moves. His heat, forget about it, son. His heat, forget about that shit. Don't even try to sit here and overpower him. You better back up a little bit and sweep him before he hits you or some shit. Not even sweep, because once he hits you with that heat and you missed, if you missed on the sweep on the sweep kick, or if you got back up and he blocked or whatever, you're going down, buddy. Then when he also, like, when he goes into his heat but he doesn't use his heat, he's like 10 times more dangerous, bro. So when I say shout out to Fulcrum and whoever know how to use him, I haven't used him. I'm pretty sure he's not that hard to use. I probably will try to. I'll probably, maybe in that 24-hour stream, we'll see if we can use him or some shit like that. I'll put a poll out. I'll see if y'all want the 24. I'll see what day I want the 24-hour stream. Since this week I am free, I'll see if I could do that sometime this week. I bet he's easy to learn because all he really do is kick, and his punches are very short, like handed punches. So it probably is easy to learn, especially at this point in time in playing the game. Shout out to Lies again, and shout out to Zero again for being the last 2 in here. I appreciate you guys so much. But yeah, Fulcrum is a fucking beast altogether. I'm not gonna lie, Lies is so far, like I said, the master of him that I've met. But he's probably the strongest character right now. As far as his moveset is very hard to stick with. He has a very good mix and matchup. He can kick you low multiple times to stun you. He kick you high in your head to stun you. I'm not gonna lie. Most of his moves are fucking stunners. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if you don't know his shit right away, you try to block, you get blocked. You block and then you get knocked down. It's crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's type crazy. He's a super god in this game. So this list took longer than I expected. Almost a 2-hour explanation for each person. I mean, not each person, but like a 2-hour like little chat right here, damn near. But thank everybody for pulling up. I gotta go eat. I gotta use the bathroom. I'll get ready to go to sleep. I'll be back on here tomorrow. Thank everybody for subscribing. Thank everybody for joining. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. Ram Sa and fuck Fulcrum and Lies. Not Lies. Lars. I keep saying Lies. Lies, no disrespect, gang. I was talking about fucking Lars. Not you. Fuck Lars. Fuck Lars. Not Lies. Lies, love you. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Everybody else, love you too. Hope you have a good rest of your night. I messed up real quick. I named like 3 letters, 4 letters each. But yeah. Yeah, W Live.